Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Rust console video. And today I'm going to be showing you an electrical setup with the new industrial update coming out on Thursday that is going to be Rust console solo player friendly. So let's say as a solo player, you're out, you're farming, you come back home. What is the number one thing that you come across? The fact that you're not able to just drop and go. With this new system, you're going to be able to go ahead, drop your ore, and then this whole system will turn on and then be able to turn on your forges, as you can see right now. And as soon as it turns on your forges will be smelting all of the metal that you have brought back home. That is all going to be transferred into your actual drop box, I guess you would say, with all of your things are going to be at. And if you truly want to get fancy with it, you could go ahead and connect an auto crafter to just AFK craft your GP. This entire setup is only gonna cost you 5 power, and you could run this entire setup out of a car battery and one actual solar panel. So that is going to be crazy, right? And if you want to add this extra thing, we can make that in a separate video, a little bit more complicated than what it is. And you can see right here, it's just gonna AFK craft GP. Amazing, right? Let's just jump right into the setup so you guys can see how we build this. Now, make sure to subscribe for future videos that will be coming into this channel, but let's just jump right into this. So now this is going to be our wooden box. As you can see right here, it's just full of nothing but wood in here. And this is going to be our ore box. We're not going to put anything in there yet, but we're going to go ahead and start connecting our piping for our industrial. We're going to connect this into our actual industrial input. So in order for you to do this entire setup, I'm going to just say you're going to need at least 6 storage adapters. You're going to need 3 large storage boxes, 3 furnaces, obviously. You're going to need a timer, you're going to need an igniter, you're going to need a combiner, industrial combiner, and you're going to need 3 industrial conveyors. With that said, let's continue connecting our piping. We're going to connect our piping into our actual splitter right here, and then let's connect our ore over here. And then we're going to go ahead here and plug that in, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna plug our furnaces. Just make sure they're all connected. Plug that into our last one. We're gonna go ahead and do that one. And then last but not least, we're gonna plug that into our very last box. Don't worry about that, that's for a future video. Now, moving on, let's start connecting our electricity. Now you're going to want to connect your battery into your actual electrical branch. I don't know if I mentioned we're going to need one. Make sure to set it to power 5. We're going to go ahead here and we're going to put this into a cyan. And then we're going to plug this into our wood conveyor. Once we go ahead here, we're going to put through our pass through. We're going to connect that into our power in, and then our second conveyor, we're going to go through the pass through. We're going to put that into our power in. Last conveyor, we're going to go ahead and put this through our pass through. And that is going to go plug in to our actual power in of our timer. And then we're going to go ahead and connect our timer into our igniter like so. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and connect our toggle on or off of our timer. And we're going to go ahead and plug that into our filter pass up our wood conveyor. Make sure that our actual timer is 0.25. That seems to be the best timing for it. Now, last but not least, we're going to go ahead and we're going to connect from our ore conveyor. We're going to connect the filter pass into the turn on of our actual industrial conveyor of our wood. And then we're going to go ahead and the filter fail and we're going to put it into our turn off, right? We're going to make sure that our conveyor right here, the top one for the ore is on and the very last conveyor is on, right? When all is said and done, we're going to go ahead here and we're going to set up our actual things, the filters. We want to filter the metal ore, the high quality, and the sulfur ore. You could take this off if you don't really feel like it. And we're going to put that there. And as well as you could do this. Now, somebody did the math and they say this is the best thing for you to smelt. However, I noticed that sometimes when you put the numbers on it, it could fail. And what I mean by fail is that it won't turn on. So, I mean, you could always set that value to 0 and then it's just gonna just pull everything you have to the maximum capacity. But we're gonna go ahead and give it a trial right here. We're gonna drop it into our ore box. It's gonna turn on our actual conveyors, which should pass through and turn them onward at our igniter. And boom, we have our actual setup that we essentially set out to build. So you can see our automatic smelters. Basically, this is going to be cooking all the wood, is going to be cooking all of the metal, and is going to be cooking all of the other stuff that we're going to be using for crafting GP, among other things, right? So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I hope to see you guys, some of you, subscribe, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do this little concoction in the next video. And this has to do with crafting things like the bullets, the things, the GP, and the actual low grade, or what am I saying, low grade, the med pen. But we'll leave that for another video. I hope you guys are enjoying the new future videos that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be catering more towards the solo player, solo, duo, trios, whatever you want to call yourself. But I'm going to be catering more to that because, you know, it seems that that's kind of more where my play style. I'm not really a Zerg, so I don't really cater to them as much. And I know there's a lot of you that like to play this game solo like me, you know. We're all masochists at the end of the day, right? Yeah. But without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Make sure to sub if you haven't subbed. Smash that like button.